going down. I'm yelling timber. Taurus. I'm yelling timber for your read for some reason. Welcome back, everybody. Vegas Virgo Tarot in awful lighting, so we're gonna get this fixed here momentarily. Hello again. Editing is just a beautiful thing that I have a tool to use. Hello everybody. Thanks again for joining me, and I really appreciate the substantial growth that all of a sudden we had out of like nowhere. So we went from 12 subscribers. Well, I lost a subscriber, and then so we were at 12, and then I just got 4, so 16. But get this, and you know what, I am going to edit it, and since I know how to like add pictures and stuff to the videos now, shout out iMovie. Anybody with an iMac and looking for a very free 99 way to make your videos look cool, iMovie. Anyway, we're gonna get going on this Taurus read. Thanks again for your patience, and let me go ahead and get our candles ready as well, so give me one moment. Wow, I just dropped a lot of candles, and also this mic is really hot. Let's just turn it down just a smidge. Okay, let's hope that's a little too low. Let's turn it up just a hair. Oh, that's perfect. All right, let's get these freaking candles lit. Okay, they smell really good. Air, earth, water, I think it's okay to, I like it over there, and fire. We didn't start the fire. We are not gonna get copyrighted. Just before I catch myself on fire here, I catch my whole ass house on fire, which that's just something I don't need to be doing right now. I've got way too much shit going on. Your Celtic cross going. Tauruses, I hope you guys, my fellow earth signs, I hope you guys are doing well. North node, I believe, is in, no, I apologize. My south node, I believe, is in Taurus, and whatever we just had a few months ago, mine's the opposite. Like either my north node's in Scorpio and my south's in Taurus, or the opposite. But again, birth charts are always fun, and I'm happy to go over that with you guys in it. And that goes along with like your sun, moon, rising signs. You know how I like that stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and do your Celtic cross. This is getting messy. Oh, that just flew right back out. And it was in the reverse. Ooh, that's crazy. Alright, Taurus, let's talk about the nitty gritty. Our significator card, or our card that is being centered around the reading, and by the way, if I keep looking over, it's to make sure I'm not burning my house down. You have the Wheel of Fortune, and also, don't look at how ugly my nails are again. I gotta redo them. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Also, Tauruses, like, there's cards just flying off my desk. Like, they keep... I'm sure I don't light my fucking hair on fire. Have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, meaning maybe there's some opportunity that you're kind of hesitant about. What you have crossing you is the Four of Pentacles. It was sideways. I would say, I'm just going to read it in the reverse as well. When you have basically, you've got manifestations that you came up with, you came up with whatever these things were, but you're not worrying too much about it. There's a couple like circumstances, whether that be job-wise or romantic-wise. Ooh, you're weighing your options here. In the center of all this, it looks like we also have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So Ace of Pentacles is basically like a fresh new beginning into, like, you know, whatever that start is, whether that be romantic or a relationship, things like that. Oh, look how beautiful that is. Do, you know, see your manifestations come to life, because heck yeah, you deserve it. But also don't be so much up in your head. Wheel of Fortune in reverse and the Four of Pentacles in reverse, which, by the way, Pentacles is an earth sign, and you're getting a lot of Pentacles in your read. And what you have behind you is the World. Okay, and also don't look at my ugly hand too. I smashed it into my mic. Like, I had to calm down so much to be like, Rachel, don't freak out as you're taking your freaking hand out of your mic before it gets completely smashed. We good. Anyway, the world. Maybe you have in your rear view mirror, you had like new beginnings. Those new beginnings, and what's beneath you here, you have the King of Cups in reverse. Can he upright? Alright, so in the reverse, you know, the center of your read, which I just try to put it in the upright. My previous cards here are lending warning to you're not realizing your King of Cups. Not necessarily like someone that's beneath you, or maybe it's not romantic, maybe it's like job-wise. Like, don't judge a book by its cover type deal, and I'm super guilty of it, but like, don't judge your book by its cover. Don't feel like that King of Cups, because they could really bring something abundant in the future. This is Virgo card, but also Taurus. We're all earth signs here. Basically, we kind of all intercorrelate here. Like, honestly, I watch all reads. Queen of Pentacles. This is a Virgo card. Your outcome of, you know, your first part of your Celtic cross. So, hey, be careful. Don't let the abundance that's coming in now, your manifestations, because probably what's coming in right now is like a lot of good that you haven't seen in a really long time. So really relish in that Queen of Pentacles in the upright position instead of feeling in the reverse, instead of feeling like your manifestations really haven't turned out to be much. Because honestly, anything is better than somebody else could have. Every individual has something that's deep down in their heart that they truly care about and that they truly feel like they suffer inside, but also we can be grateful for the day-to-day things, and I can definitely show a lot more gratitude in my days because I get super negative. All right, anyway, continuing on Laurence. Two of Cups, okay? So this is the likely outcome, okay? Now, this card also kept popping in and out of the reverse when I was trying to like settle all the cards and get everything ready. Heeding a warning, but also this Two of Cups in the upright is a beautiful card. Also, I'm getting Lion Leo energy. Maybe that other person is a Leo, and it definitely is showing some sort of like, hey, let's come together and see like something cool we can create. Isn't that like all about like what finding your person is? The Nine of Swords, and then you also have, wow, interesting, you have the Nine of Swords in the upright followed by the Eight of Swords in the reverse. So basically sleepless nights here when we're talking about Nine of Swords. We're having some sleepless nights about a lot of this, and I get it because your girl like either sleeps for like hibernation periods lately or she doesn't sleep at all, but normal sleeping schedules are really good. Please don't fret over that. But it actually looks like what's going to end up happening is leading into that Eight of Swords in the reverse. If you look at her in the upright, yes, Eight of Swords, okay, how she's kind of bandaged up and like she can't see, right? So, but this is in the reverse, meaning you can definitely see what's going to happen, and your likely outcome is the Five of Wands. Like, I interpret this as like kind of partying energy, but also this can be like some sort of like fighting energy too, depending on how you look at it. I see swords more as like that defensive and fighting energy. Wands are more of like that, like, I feel like collaboration for me intuitively when I read tarot cards. I kind of get along with all this mesh and everything, but looking back to your very beginning with your Wheel of Fortune in reverse, ask others for advice, like people that you trust. You know, I like to keep my circle small. Also, shout out Kara, fellow Taurus earth sign, like my girl. Like, we met years ago when we both were working at the Performing Arts Center box office. Rebelums, getting our degrees, getting that expensive piece of paper. I miss you a lot. So Kara, thank you for always commenting on how like you're just so sweet. Thank you. Like, you're just so nice. You literally are one of like the people that kind of keeps me driving to do these. And plus, I always make sure I get to Taurus because it's for you, girl. Mostly for you. Yeah. And I owe you a read too, by the way, for your birthday, your belated birthday. All right. At the bottom of the deck, which I love to read, is the Eight of Pentacles in the upright. Something that you don't see coming. You're working. Okay, you're working on whatever these manifestations are, whatever it is, home, romantic partners, okay, you're etching out, like this man's is like he's sitting there etching out like the perfect little pentacles or the coins, and kind of like hanging them up all for comparison. So I wouldn't waste too much time, you know, because it's kind of one of those situations where it's like, if you don't decide with the options you have now, there may be a point where you don't have any, and I've done that so many times. Or don't put all your eggs in one basket. Also, like, keep your options open, Tauruses. Okay, and that is your Celtic cross. Also, something's telling me to pull one last card. Yay! Okay, last card that was telling me to get pulled is the Hierophant. What a great way to end this reading, because I love this card. It's super religious, because it kind of looks like the Pope, and yes, it pertains to like spirituality in that sense. Tauruses, you always know you're grounded. Like you always know deep down what's the right choice for you. With that Hierophant energy, you're already within that power. I'm not worried about any of this part of these reads. So anytime you have like reversals and things like that, they can be excellent. And also, this is why I love reading tarot. Also, it's fictional versus you know, I'm not a medical professional yet, but not worried about you, Tauruses. Our signs, we usually figure it out in the end, even if we have like a meltdown or 5. Everybody, Tauruses, loyal followers, haters, lovers, everybody of the content creation interwebs, thank you so much for tuning in for another episode of Vegas Virgo Tarot. I am ending this evening with, yes, I am tired. So Gemini, I will probably record yours tomorrow. Taurus, I am going to stay up and edit yours and have it out tonight. So again, I really appreciate you, friends, you know, even showing me your support and taking the time out of your day just to listen to me be silly and storytell. And all right, thanks again. Don't forget, like, share, subscribe. Signing off. Love and light always. Just like my country, I'm young, scrappy, and hungry, and I'm not throwing away my shot. And also, every action has its equal opposite reaction. Newton's third law of motion. Let's end it on that. Favorite quotes, well, Newton's third law of motion, but from the musical Hamilton, which is like one of my all-time favorite musicals. Hey, I just want to say again, just thank you. Thank you guys for giving me a platform. Thank you for the positive feedback. Just thank you for giving me a place to, you know, be silly and just kind of be creative. Never really felt so comfortable as I am now, you know, just reading tarot cards and doing astrology and zodiac, like as confident and as awesome as I feel as I'm doing it now. So I just want to say thank you guys for allowing me to have that feeling. And I'm going to try to fit in these as much as I can. I know we're getting close to midway through the month, and I'm only 2 signs down, and we have 10 more to go. So your girl's going to have some work to do. Before I forget, I am offering personal reads. So I got asked about price ranges and things like that. I did create a Patreon, and that's kind of going to be like a fan base if I ever actually like have enough people to have a fan base, and I'll post like exclusive content and stuff over there. If you're interested in a read, I'm kind of doing it by donation base, so whatever you feel is fair. I will go ahead and place my Venmo. I hope that through my videos it's proving to you that I do have a little bit of a talent-ish, and if it helps you, great. And if you'd like to keep supporting me, that's the best way to do it. Alright, thank you guys so much again for tuning in, and have a wonderful rest of your day, week, whenever you're watching this, and take care. Love and light.